Alrighty then, should be good. There we go. Up, let's good. Ow, my ears. Let's see. Why is there a freaking update to goddamn stream stuff? Why do you now say, hey, you want to give moderators more power? And it's like, what?
More power.
Also, the fact that they've now changed it from top chat and regular chat to top chat and from to what was it? Yeah, top messages and all messages. Why would you not want all messages?
Yeah, that's weird.
Because top messages remove spam. One, spam's gonna be there regardless, and two, top messages just makes it so some things aren't shown regardless if they're spam. It would be you aren't spam. And that's just bad and stupid. That just makes no sense. Also, some people say the issue with DBD currently isn't the perks of the meta, it's the fact that people are literally literally treating the game as an us versus them scenario, and are going to war over it.
It's always been a fucking us versus them mentality in this game.
Yeah, but it's to the point where they're literally yelling at streamers saying, you don't understand what us survivors go through. It's like, I literally play Survivor, the F you talking about? It's like, the F you mean I don't understand? This is a video game, people. What is you don't understand my pain of having to wait 20 seconds for eruption. The horror. The horror. You don't know the pain of a gen regress 200%. You don't understand. Also, I do like the irony of people saying, what's the matter with eruption? Just wait it out, like what y'all said with Dead Hard. What do you like that? The irony to just wait it out.
Get fucking dunked on.
Yeah, on top of the video I showed you with the absurd give survivors 5 billion perks as base kit. There's also one I saw where a killer wanted the ability to break pallets before they were even dropped. And it's like no. No, no. No. You're not gonna get that. Gwen Smith is still enjoying his recent popularity increase. You see, that's a magic turret. What makes him so magical?
I don't want to know.
Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. I also seen someone unironically point out all the Persona 5 spin-off games and say they still want 4 more. The F you mean 4 more.
Yeah, man, I hope the next game has Joker in it.
You say that as if people don't say that unironically.
I know.
Or that there are people who are baffled with, why does a game before Persona 5 have a thing called Joker in it?
Is that his origin?
I just want I'm gonna say this. It is amazing how much people gush over the name Joker. When I heard Joker's code name is Joker, I'm like, wow, that's one of the most overused things. That sounds so lame. And yet people are acting like it's big brain original. It's like, wow, a person whose code name is Joker, that's so original.
It's always interesting when they recycle names.
I don't mean in the context of Persona. I mean in general.
Oh
Just
yeah.
having a code name as Joker.
I still remember the day that he was announced for Smash. And back then I didn't know who he was, so I was like, wait, Joker? Like Batman Joker?
The fact
And he
that
fucking spawned it for you and you got so triggered.
yep.
Oh man.
I would like to see the reveal myself. I would like to have felt feelings. But instead Andy robbed me of them.
Oh man.
I would have liked to have felt excited. But instead I got nothing.
Plague.
Oh, for a second, I was saying that was Spirit for a second. Hey look, the gem progress thing's working now.
Okay, behavior. We're starting off good. Not like I was behind a wall or anything.
Were you behind the wall or was the wall in your mind? Was it a mental wall you put on yourself? Or a real wall?
Both. Oh. Hi, horse. You're back after 10,000 years of not being in the game.
Oh yeah, know that?
Maurice, I've heard of him. I thought they were just talking about the skin that Dredge got.
No, that's put him back.
Oh. The hell were you?
Oh, you got eaten by Dredge.
Oh.
That's
Okay, Dredge.
That's straight up actually what happened.
Bruh.
In order to emphasize how strong the Dredge was, the Dredge ate Maurice. That's why in the lobby animation, you can see Maurice's head fall on the Dredge. And he sucks it back up.
Bruh, I thought that was a random ass horse. Oh, wow.
Nope. That was Maurice. And they started to bring him back after doing a whole Twitter joke of the more likes will bring Maurice back, and they do a bit where Kate does a boon totem, and Maurice ends up in the most random places.
Kate?
Okay, Michaela did a boon, and then Maurice ended up random places, one of which was freaking in Charlotte's chest, and they went, get out of there, that's for Victor. There was one where Maurice was in the hatch. There you go, y'all can stop picketing outside behavior's offices. That's an actual thing a person did.
Really?
As a gag, they put on cloud makeup, had a sign saying "Justice for Maurice," and walked outside behavior's office.
God damn it.
She hasn't barfed on anybody.
Yeah, she's not vomiting. It's interesting.
I'm trying to change my name again. Alright, there's a boon over there.
Couldn't please move out of my way.
Which progress is this? This lost most of its progress.
That's very interesting. She's not using her power at all.
When's he gonna make? What the fuck?
Hmm?
A small skill check, even though they didn't even smack the gen?
Oppression. It works on random gens when she hits a gen.
Oh, she's barfing. Wait,
is.
corrupted purge?
Blood vomit? Oh, does she have the add-on where she gets blood vomit every time a gen is done? But that gen was done like a while ago, wasn't it? Shit.
I'm dead.
Didn't pay attention.
Out the game I go. Guys, I made good progress on the challenge. BC killer. Oh, she got 2 for 1. That should have failed the game. Dang, she went far.
Ooh, long projectile add-on maybe? I'm behind the wall behavior!
I feel like I hit you before you went past the wall.
I guess so on her screen, yeah. Nope.
Well then. Just, okay, watch by a hook to go to that hook, okay.
Fucking rock and roll headbanging plague, Jesus.
Okay, it's got built to last. And you're still on the hook.
Hey guys, I have Kindred. Hey guys, the killer's not near me.
I honestly can't tell you what they're even doing.
Quentin, I have Kindred.
Plague not gonna pick up Kate.
I think Plague's just vibing.
There we go. There we go. There goes Quentin. There goes Plague.
Oh, sorry, Kate. Hold on. I need this. Okay. Is her medkit full?
Yes.
Let's see. Wants me to heal her. Better than you. Oh, I'm healing fast.
I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I remember. Yes, footsteps were loud.
Yeah. I don't hear any footsteps on my side.
Yes, footsteps are loud. Like Jesus, probably said they were loud in the game. Was she wearing clogs?
Shoes. Huh. Surprised. I thought they were heels. But would you say her footsteps are louder than Nemesis? Oh, hi there.
These are the loudest survivor footsteps I've ever heard.
Ada fucking stomping.
Ah, they're all near. They're both nearby.
Quinn, I'm like nowhere near ready to be picked up. Don't even try it.
He hoped. That's all I can ask of him. Gates healing. Quentin's going somewhere. What's the plan, Quentin? Quentin, that's not a plan. I'm going right into a corner, ain't a plan. Gates to the father. Okay, continue to do her vibe check. Right, went to the basement, Quinn.
Clinton? Okay.
He's giving up. I give him that 360 spin.
Quentin?
Shaking your head, yes. Kate's still in that gen. Well, it was worth it, Kate. I'm surprised the boy didn't know where she was.
Huh.
You know, Quinn is dropped on the hook.
Oh.
Where may the hatch be? Where may the hatch be?
Rip?
There's Maurice. Chilling, vibing. All traded.
Oh!
Oh! Kate.
Kate?
She did it. She
Let's see.
got it.
Yep, corrupt purge every time a gen is done. Increases duration of corrupt purge. Ooh.
She got it.
Enduring
Good for
impression scored and scoop de gras.
They could have put GG too. How nice. How nice. Anywho, I don't remember people going back and forth. Survivors who are upset that why do killers keep trying to prioritize killing? Because it's their objective.
Dirt!
And it's like, why don't they prioritize getting more hooks? Because the objective is to kill you, not to get more hooks. The mystery box is back?
What mystery box?
There's an event themed mystery box, but mystery box were things that were removed from the game.
What the fuck? That's the first I'm hearing about it.
I just got one mystery box. I forgot I got a Festival Toolbox in it. And I was like, mystery box is back? Since when?
Oh.
Those things were removed to make the blood web go faster. And the blood web still doesn't go faster. It's like also the complaint, but the survivors get punished if they don't. I get punished if I don't escape. You know, the killer gets punished. They don't kill people.
Jesus.
Like I don't get this. They're trying to make it seem like the survivor has it harder when both sides have an objective they must fulfill, otherwise they are penalized. Like yes, that's how that works. The key has add-ons?
What has that on?
The key?
Yeah.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Although a lot of it is kind of useless now.
I'm not saying there seems to be only 2 items in these mystery boxes. Being a festive toolbox and a red envelope. I'm noticing a pattern here. And I've now intentionally gotten Jade to Prestige 2. What have I done?
It'd be like that.
So you think anyone ever thinks about the fact that they're like, I waited this long through survivor queues to get into a match and I get this in a match? It's like, you ever thought about the fact that the reason you're having a long survivor queue is probably because there's less killers?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, the killer has to make me have fun. I went through a long queue. The other long queue is because of lack of killers, right? And your upset isn't helping. Oh, look, a match has been found. No, I was getting an envelope. F you, game. I was doing something. No, seriously, a streamer gets so irrationally angry at the idea of someone using bloody party streamers
Why?
because they think it's toxic and get so mad and don't want anyone they're playing with to use bloody party streamers either.
Bruh.
And it's like, but it's blood porn. It's like no, it makes people act toxic. How? Bloody party streamers. People can now make money off of YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
A feature that I've seen people go back and forth on, apparently. Why some people don't feel like monetization for YouTube Shorts is a good idea. I don't know why it would be a bad idea. Temple of Purgation. Look, envelope over here for grabbing for me. Legend right over here. Oh wait, was that totem?
Oh, it's Ring!
No, regular totem. I'll find second gen. I'll just be on the second gen over here. It'll be perfectly fine. Shut up, TV. Stop making noises. Oh, you're being chased.
Yeah.
Apparently, I know you're being chased.
No, I'm still being chased.
Your icon left you.
She broke a pallet and went into her phasing thingy.
Oh, there's the icon again.
Ring, please. I've done the same trick on you 3 times. Come on.
Why is Lori condemned? You don't. Oh, she's using the tape. Oh, she's messing with the tape.
Lori doesn't have any condemned.
She just had condemned and she got rid of it.
Oh.
I was like, why did I condemn? Let's take a tape. Don't you dare go
Hey,
near me.
Lori, you want to join in on the chase?
Don't you two dare. Don't y'all dare.
Oh.
Don't y'all do it.
No, she probably... Oh, I'm sorry.
Why must I now feel this pain?
Don't worry, I'm going back on the jet.
As if I didn't see that coming, Sadako. You know, immediately you're gonna teleport right in front of me, because where else would you go, realistically?
Oh, hi there.
Oh, she left me. Well, gotta do this gen now. Like first, we're gonna with the map.
Lori, what's the plan here? What are you doing?
See if that counts for our progress. Yo, it's weird how this gen in the basement, you think, would be one that the... No one heard that. That the killer would immediately check. That's me one killer no killer ever checks. Yeah, it's just not worth the effort. I mean, even I'm genuinely guilty of that where I rarely check this one. That's the most blatant one you think would go for. Go to check, but no. People just don't. It's just weird. Lori versus Lynx. We're just waiting. Go that totem. Nope. Just breaking it. Got some blood points. Good for you, Lori.
She's bloodlusted.
This gen's at 70%, actually about 65%. But don't you worry, I'm getting it done. Hopefully she doesn't go towards me. Just a bit, couple more seconds. I beat the challenge.
Nice.
What can I find the med kit in the basement though? I like the fact that I got condemned. Alright. Oh, you're here. I guess I did say I was gonna be at the basement, but goddamn. Oh yeah. Did you hear? Right before remake, we won't have QTs anymore.
Oh, okay.
There, I've seen people split on this. Because what about the knife fight? You mean a god awful knife fight? That knife fight? Don't need it. That's a question. There are firecrackers in that chest. What am I gonna do with that?
Use it.
Do I look like a TTV?
Oh, hi there.
I'm not Tome over here. Could it possibly be lit? What we got? Is it lit?
Lori, what are you doing?
Nope, not lit. I'll break it anyway. I'll do as Lori does. Break totems.
Oh, thanks for taking the aggro, Lori.
Seth's the Halloween side character. Actually, no. Seth's Billy Loomis. How did I coincidentally go to the exact same place? How'd I go teleport to?
Maybe she has barbecue.
Ah, fuck. She didn't know I was there. She checked. She turned and saw me. She was like, is there someone here? Someone here? Someone here? Ooh, nice swing attempt. Let it go. Why does it have to be no pilot here? Oh, she's crawling. She's crawling. How close is she? Pretty darn close. I messed that up. I botched that so bad. Why did I turn back? Lori, what the? Lori trying to body block the hook that was 2 feet from where I went down.
Apparently. Oh, okay.
I was just looking right there. Oh, I guess whenever the Psycho has completely counters out my 1 chill perk that should throw me at half healed.
Sloppy Butcher.
Thought I just nerf healing, not do that. Any gens near me? I found a gen near me. Good. So I just remembered that someone in high school got upset with me because I knew about obscure video games and they didn't.
What the fuck? Okay, sure, I guess.
That was it. It was literally because freaking my brother's 3DS had stuff like Theater Rhythm, Project Cross Zone, which is stuff they never heard about. And they're upset that it's unfair that I know about this and they don't. It's like, they want me to do about that.
Huh?
You can go and do what I do, which is at that time scour like 4 different video game websites every day.
Fuck.
And why is this my problem?
Laurie? Oh.
Oh, but I gotta go to the 1 gen I can find. It's like, how dare I know about stuff that they know? It's like, what? Ah, she's back for me. Oh, she thought she got that. Ooh, got the stun. Alright, she's breaking. You're condemned. She broke Chase. Yeah. Oh, she didn't break Chase. Oh, you're here. That's why.
No, I'm not here. I was never here.
Oh no. after me stills. I have no pods to defend myself with. I can't wait to that window. Oh no, she's
they're
right
about
behind
to
me.
fuck the last gen. Oh, red glyph, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got the exit all the way down here for muties.
Oh god, where's the other exit gate? I don't even know where it is.
You were looking in my direction? It's
Nope.
straight down from where you were hooked.
I only saw the exit gate that was right near me. I decided not to go all the way towards that. Oh, Lori's being chased. It's probably smart I didn't go there. Oh god, where's the other exit gate?
It was literally straight down from where you were hooked.
What do you mean straight down? Like in front of me? Because there was one in front of me.
To your left.
Okay. Okay, I see it. Just definitely. You know she coming.
I want the Gmod Mori.
Oh my god, why are you like this?
I want the Gmod Mori.
Why do you like heart attack so much? Oh, they're a TTV.
Do it. Do it. Do it! Please! You almost have it. Come on. Come on!
Oh my god.
There we go. Get out of my way, challenge. I need a type. Let me see if they're alive and see their reaction.
No comments in the chat though.
Nah, they're not live. Rip.
Yeah, I feel about people who freaking pretend to be TTVs just because they think I went to kill or go after them.
Huh.
I don't think people do. They'll just put TTV in their name even though they're not TTV. Because they think it'll draw killer aggro. It's weird practice. You know, even though it ain't the place to mention it, but we're already here. How are you feeling about Eternal Punishment so far?
Very enjoyable.
And for the fact that we officially reached Persona 1 Part 2.
Yeah. I
No,
like it. To be especially reunited with almost P1 cast. Pretty cool.
that's something you don't get in the mainline 3, 4, and 5 titles.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of wish the later titles did that. Like, yeah, I mean, I know, like, you know, there's a resave poster in 5 and all that, but that doesn't count. I want the characters to actually interact with the newer characters.
Nah, instead you gotta deal with, well, we got four arena, like I said, I'm talking about mainline games, so you don't got that.
Yeah.
You have to play goddamn Persona Q 1 and 2. That downside is you be playing Persona Q 1. With the butchered character running of Q 1 and no. And the bad original plot of Q 1. You can still, you'll never remember convince me that the P3 and P4 heroes were the good guys in that story. That was quite frankly the most innocent villain in quotation marks they went against, who literally did nothing wrong and they killed him.
Damn, son. I guess it really do be like that, you know?
So for 2 characters, what even worth it?
What?
Oh, I saw something in chat where I said that there's probably no context here in the words. That was the most innocent person they killed. Talking about Persona Q and how the final boss of that game is like literally not even a bad, not even a villain, and you still kill them. And the cat still murdered them. I'll see more and more people who still wish for a Persona game without a godlike entity as the final boss.
Huh.
You're probably not gonna get that ever. I'm gonna rebuild those people. You're probably ain't getting that. You got that. You got that. Actually, no, I can't even say that because technically,
Ring again?
is it your birthday?
Oh!
I was gonna say 5 Royal, but no, 5 Royal doesn't count because technically a godlike entity. So, nope, you're never gonna get that.
Oh, that fucking noise of this sounded like she was nearby.
Nah, she's nearby me.
Oh, she is!
Oh, you're nearby me apparently too. Well then.
Bet you thought I was gonna throw that past. Oh, and she mind gamed herself. Well, I'm out. Oh, she caught on.
Oh, now let's totem. So it's still one of those weird things that I know what people say. I know what people say when they want Persona 6 in college. It's not gonna happen though, because they're going based on Japanese society, and it's not the same as how it is in the West. They're not gonna get that. But back to Eternal Punishment. Yeah, having a game that's connected to the previous 2 games more directly means you can actually have callbacks and characters show up. As opposed to not 3, 4, and 5 being standalone. Kind of, the perk of still having your own plot, but also being able to still be connected. Because, like, in theory, you don't need to play the previous Persona games to play. You don't need to play P1 or to play Innocent Sin. You don't need to play Innocent Sin or to play Eternal Punishment in theory. Because Westerners didn't have that. Keyword in theory, because they have 5 billion questions. I say that in theory because people try to justify that for Dragon Ball Z, where it's like, you don't need to watch Dragon Ball because we in the West have watched Dragon Ball. It's like, that's not a good thing. That doesn't mean it's supposed to be like that. Just because that's how you did it, doesn't mean that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Or that's recommended. You literally have no context for where Z starts. You know? That's like saying, yeah, I recommend watching One Piece. First, you start in freaking Impel Down. I feel Type is the best final boss. Yes, I know it's weird because like I like Type as like the best villain in the series, but at the same time, I just really like Nyx as the final boss, as like the big final threat. But I'm probably more biased since Nyx is a neutral entity than an actual like villain. But Type is easily the best villain in the series, depending on whether or not you count Philemon as a villain. And I will never get over. I risk humanity's safety over a goddamn bet.
Yo,
I ain't
this
never
Fang
letting that
is
go.
the stupidest fucking bitch on the planet. How the fuck you blow up a Gen 3 goddamn times in a row?
Chill. Oh, get F, Sadako.
Wait, so what the hell were we talking about with
Oh, we're talking about Naruto being the best villain in Persona. That's the best villain. I guess the best villain, not necessarily the best final boss. I'm just more to Nyx in P3.
yeah,
I
I
just find Nyx more interesting. Naruto's easily the best actual straight up villain. Which can't go much more into because this guy still has a finished Eternal Punishment.
Oh, that's an Eternal Punishment final boss?
I didn't say final boss, I just say he's evolved.
Oh.
I mean, literally had the thing between the conversation between Tatsuya and Condor, where Tatsuya's like, I can sense Naruto in you. Can remember that was Persona P1.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't know what's going on with Tatsuya, or why he's quote unquote being called Paradox Boy.
Because of all the bullshit Philemon did. I'm telling you, Bitchamon needs to get fucking slapped before he fucking, I don't know, Thanos is himself. I need to see him get fucking slapped.
I'm gonna say this because we're not gonna do it in our playthrough, but if you beat the game, both routes. Oh, I accidentally freaking nope. Whoops. I accidentally tried to use Serena and Sam back there by accident. Oh, fuck.
What the hell is going on over there?
So we laughed at how you called Philemon.
Oh, yeah?
No, Psycho, get me. Get me, Sadako. No, get me.
Oh, she's trying to fucking end it now at 4 gems?
Oh, no, it's because Fang was trying to go for a save.
Ah, the dumb bitch.
I'm like, get me first. Get me
Alright.
first. I deserve this.
Oh!
But yeah, I will say because we're not doing it. If you play both routes, you unlock an extra bonus dungeon, which also ranks you depending on how long you take to beat it, because it requires doing certain things that explores multiple game mechanics, but it's pretty cool. Your end reward in that, a fight against Philemon.
Oh, wow! Come on,
Philemon
man.
is the super boss of Eternal Punishment.
Motherfucker!
But we ain't doing that, 'cause I have to play through Eternal Punishment twice. And then do a bonus dungeon. I am messed up the nose wall. But yes, you can fight Philemon if you want.
Seems like a lot, though. Probably just see a YouTube vid about it then.
The best part is the ultimate. You know how the Innocent Sin ultimate spell was freaking Grand Cross?
Yeah.
The Eternal Punishment cast ultimate fusion spell is Armageddon. But if you do it on Philemon, he will survive and counter with Armageddon R.
Bruh.
And will one-shot you for trying to do that. But yeah, you can fight Philemon as Super Boss. The option is there. In case you thought, what, P3 start develop room fights? Nah, Eternal Punishment's like, nah, you can fight Philemon.
Well, at least I know Philemon gets clapped. At least I hope so.
Like I said, it's just a bonus fight. It's not like the fights with attendants in 3, 4, and 5, where it's actual, more like canonical fights. Even if they're side stuff. For Philemon 1, it's clearly just a more for funsy thing. Also, the fact that Philemon's persona is himself.
course.
He summons himself to fight you. This Sonic was a master of waiting. I like it. She's like, nah, I'm not far from nothing. I'm patient.
Yeah.
Even then, Philemon is in Persona 3 and 4. Just take Alice's word for it.
But not in 5.
I actually started out in 5.
Oh.
Because the blue butterfly in 3 and 4 is supposed to be Philemon. But in 5 they flat out say that no, the blue butterfly in 5 is Lavenza.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, Philemon's also in Persona Q 1 and 2.
Whoa, game! What the fuck was that?
Once again, just being a blue butterfly. Although in Q1, the dude somehow managed to get stuck on a freaking spider web.
It happens.
So you have to actually go save him. Like I said, they never say it's Philemon, but just the fact that it's a blue butterfly, it's just like it's supposed to be Philemon, so it makes sense the blue butterfly that gets stuck in a spider web would be Philemon. What happened to you, man? You used to have godlike powers.
He got clapped.
And you have Q2 where he's mostly there on the game over screen, where if you get game over, it shows a butterfly all sad.
Aww.
So I think you played all the games. When it comes to Persona, the only Persona games, well, localized entries I have not played would be the dancing games, because no one can even play the dancing games.
I enjoyed the dancing games myself.
But yeah, he's played those games. But yeah, for mainline, yes, I played all the mainline titles. We're actually been doing a playthrough series for Eternal Punishment because that's the last mainline game he needs to see and go through. So we have that. We did the rest, but he wasn't there for P3. I did that with somebody else. But yeah, it's gone through all of them. Favorite one would have to be Persona 3.
Mine would be 4.
Also, I never released the footage, but I have footage of this guy going through the ending, going to the finale of P3. This man was gushing so hard at the ending of at the finale of P3.
It's so fucking good, man.
I never made that footage public. I could make it public at some point. But like, bro,
you animate it, yes.
No, it's not work. But yeah, this guy was gushing, and I was happy to see it because a fair Persona game, but I didn't expect him to be that happy. I expected him to actually be disappointed, especially since he would be playing 3 after 4, well, not after 5, after 4, and most people tend to see 3 as disappointing after they play through like 4 and 5, because it doesn't have the quality of life improvements that those games had. But I feel it had the better narrative. I feel like I had a better social links. I like the characters more. It's not my favorite narrative. Favorite narrative goes to the Persona 2 duology. That's also favorite cast. This is the fact that when it comes to our first three Persona games, I feel like I'm sacrificing better gameplay for the better narrative. When it comes to 5, can you tell my favorite? Oh dear God, this picture Maruki.
Ah!
I just noticed their icon's a picture of Maruki.
Hey, bud, all the power to you, but we don't condone Maruki around these parts.
Chill, man. Yeah, neither of I like the third semester's dungeon. I think the dungeon is great, and the music for it, the theme music.
Oh God!
You okay there?
That scared the shit out of me.
And the theme music for it is fantastic, but I just don't like the story of it. I don't like Maruki as that's the thing. I would like Maruki as a villain if he was actually portrayed as villainous as his actions make him, because brainwashing the planet to be what you want it to be does not make you a good person in my book. But the fact that the game tries to ram in the point that he's not a bad person, that he's doing this because he cares, it's no. I feel like I'm with Morgana, where he says you just gave up on people, and that's not a good thing. I do not like the fact that it tries to make him sympathetic, and it's no, you're brainwashing the planet, and we've had conversations. The one that sticks me the most is the fact that Yusuke tells you about a classmate who had an artist block, so Maruki changed them to be like something else because Maruki thought they'd be happier like that. And it's the idea of, oh, Maruki has all the power; it could just change your life whenever he feels like it. On top of the fact that the cutscenes to make him sympathetic, like his backstory with Rumi, I just don't find it sympathetic because one, he's
Oh my
making
God,
Rumi.
Yuka, you stupid bitch.
You're on a roll with just calling people bitches. What's wrong with you?
Holy
Why are you so
shit.
mad tonight?
It's not that hard to heal.
It's just the
try
fact
it.
that freaking Rumi's story with her parents dying feels like Maruki made it more about himself, and the fact that he tried to change Rumi's memories to make her happier, but then leaves her right after, and it's like he lost her, but he didn't lose her. She even asked to go on a relationship with him and everything. He just leaves, and it's like, you didn't have to leave or anything. It feels like you did that to yourself, and it feels just too forced to make him sad. On top of the fact that Rumi's important to Maruki. Rumi's very important. The final boss fight is Rumi's birthday. The treasure is the article of what happened to Rumi's parents. But Rumi's not even a character in the game. You don't get to see her. You don't get to see what she thinks of Maruki's world. Is she happier? We don't know. We get to take Maruki's word for it. It's kind of like how some people have the issue with Akumura's Palace, where you don't get to see the people in the real world who are suffering. You just have to go based on what the palace says, and the palace says, oh, these people are suffering. But everywhere else, the Phantom Thieves have to check and find out, hey, is this true? Is this what's going on? And it's like, usually the answer is always yes. But it's like, for these two instances, it's like, no, we're not going to investigate, we're not going to bother checking. And it just feels weird that they wouldn't do more with Rumi. Despite the fact that he has pictures of Rumi in his palace, he has a diary in his to Rumi in his palace, but Rumi's just not used, and then she just exists just to give a sad backstory. It's like disappointing in that fact. The dungeon itself is great. I like the part where you have to try and find one of the tapes with a big room full of like the freaking mini boss enemies. You have to either stealth through or just brute force it, trying to find the tape. The whole final section with the puzzle, we had to do it by colors. The part we had to check through what Maruki thinks is a good mentality, which you can just fail that and just fight the enemies, but you get a bonus treasure, you get it right. It's like all of that is good. It's just the fact that I don't find the story of it's compelling at all, and it just comes off as. I basically feel like Maruki is just Yaldabaoth, but as a human, because Yaldabaoth wants to control humanity because he thinks he knows best. And I just feel like it's just human. It's just human Yaldabaoth. Which is just my issue with the fact that you're trying to make him seem grander than he is, and it's like, no, he does bad thing. What he's doing isn't a good thing, and I'm supposed to feel bad for him? Like, no. Like. I can't say it because this guy has not done Strikers, so I can't say my favorite P5 villain because they're from Strikers and he hasn't played Strikers, so I can't spoil that. The kill only had one perk. Oh yeah, it was colorblind. Jesus, why you gotta take out your frustration, man? As for the boss fight. I like the Azazoth phase because I genuinely have issues with P5's boss fight. Like I love P5's combat. I just bought this killer.
Fuck! After I left, damn it! Tell them I said they did good, and to keep on playing Sadako. She's cool.
They said thanks, oh my god. Oh, that is good. But those are just P5s like fight that. I love the gameplay, I like the dungeons, the boss fights. I don't really like the boss fights much in vanilla. And then in Royal, they made the boss fights so easy to the point they want to make them match up their sin, which in theory should be good. In actuality, the boss fights are now even easier to the point where some boss fights basically play themselves. And I thought Maruki's Azazel's phase was actually the best boss fight in that game. But then comes the Adam Cadmon part where he just does almighty attacks and there's not any strategy you can do with that other than you just take the hits, which is kind of disappointing. It just makes it lame, and then it's also not much of a boss fight. After that, just a quick cutscene fight. There's not really much you do after that point. Like, Romano, do not read the chat. 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 I agree with you. I'm reading. I agree with you. Romano, do not read the chat.
Oh.
Do not read the chat. Because they posted this my favorite P5 villain, but it's like you don't know that yet. But yeah, I have to say that that one's probably definitely my favorite villain. Oh, and I get to that. He did not. This man bought Strikers. Didn't know it was a Muso gameplay, and then dropped it. Like this man bought Strikers without even looking up what kind of gameplay it had. He just assumed it was a turn-based RPG like P5. So he hasn't done anything as Strikers. So gotta do Eternal Punishment with him first for YouTube videos, then do Strikers with him next. Because I was saying this. I thought Strikers was the best P5 game. I like the game. I like the gameplay more, mostly because P5 and Royal limit what we can do in a boss fight, but Strikers doesn't. What's up? I was just trying to go. There you go, Armando. There you go. They're in the chat.
Hey, Sadako, what's up? You were really good, man. I always Sadako. So I was just pissed off that the Zarina didn't heal me.
I was surprised they had one perk. Damn, they did that great. Although I feel bad that I freaking sandbagged the Zarina by accident. I was trying to take the hit for them, but apparently I ended up probably blocking them by accident. Man, no, you did good. You did good in that match. There was one freaking perk, just damn. But this guy was just frustrated at the freaking Zarina. Yeah. In fact, when you actually got the final chase with Zarina, he said good. He said good. Cause like Psycho's it's Psycho like your favorite killer in DBD.
Yeah, my top 3 favorites are Pinhead, Sadako, and Artist.
Top 3 would have to be, I guess, it'd just be freaking. Our top 3 would just end up being Pyramid Head, Nemesis, and Wesker. Okay, then, people. That's the other topic. Yeah, it's Strikers. It's because you can use almost all your stuff in Strikers. Let me make sure y'all didn't have Dead Hard. I stopped using Dead Hard a while ago because I wanted to play without using it. See how things would be like better.
I tried using Dead Hard after it got reworked, but it's just not for me. So I just got used to playing without Dead Hard.
Yeah, that's a Strikers. The fact that you can do more of your abilities in boss fights or Strikers, like just the fact that you can still do stuff like Phantom Rush, the follow-ups and stuff that you just can't do in P5's boss fights because they just feel so limited. Well, they actually are limited. It's why I like Maruki's Azathoth phase, because you can do one more, you can do Baton Pass. He has that unique gimmick where he can just block out certain things you can't do, and I was like, they finally made for an interesting boss fight. And it was like, Maruki's first phase is the best boss fight in P5 Royal. And then the second phase happens, and it's just a DPS check at that point. Also, other issue with third semester I have is not just Maruki, it's also the fact that you have that 1 week where Joker has to talk to each party member individually. Best Persona waifu.
Oh.
It always comes down to the waifu wars in the end.
Nah, I think we're also. So, oh, you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So from 3, I'm gonna say, God, I'm gonna butcher her name again. Chihiro.
Yes.
P3 Chihiro, whatever. Yeah. P4 Yukiko and P5 Kawakami.
This guy told me how when he played P3, how you said that you were gonna go for Mitsuru, and then you saw Chihiro and went hold up, and then in P4 you were gonna go for Marie and you saw Yukiko instead. Also, in the playthrough we did for the channel in Royal, he went for On, and apparently in his off time he prefers Kawakami.
You see, that's the funny thing. It never fails whenever I go into these games. You know, at first I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go after A. But then after I get to know the characters more and you know, spend more time playing it, I'm like, wait, This one looks better. You see that trend? 3 for 5. I did all that shit. I'm like, hey, A looks good. Wait, hold up. Hello, B.
For me, I only have one, which is P3 for Yuka, because in P4 and P5, I don't. Oh, it's Trapper. I don't really care for any of the characters in that way at all. Like P4, like I have the controversial take that I think I in P4 is the second best social link all of Persona. But I feel like romancing her would basically undermine her social link. It's the problem. Like, that would just undermine her social link. I had when I did P4 with him and another friend, I did social link, and I made like an edit. It was just a social link and counting how many times these guys kept insulting and it just kept a tally. And it was like, I'm so sick of people calling her a B, saying she sucks and awful. She has one of the best social links. Yukari, Chie, and Makoto.
Oh. I mean, hey man, more power to you.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I don't like Makoto.
Oh yeah, right. You hate Makoto. Like, can you hate Makoto not for a character because of the fact he had level 5 charm for a social link? It's a very shallow reason he hates Makoto. I think Makoto's okay. She's fine.
Okay, I wouldn't say I hate. I'll say I dislike her.
Yukari,
Yeah.
I think it's a good character. Chie, I don't like Chie, and I also don't like Yosuke when it comes to P4. And Rise.
See, we have a friend who also went for Yukari and Chie, and we're always dunking.
Yeah, I have a friend who went for Yukari and Chie and dunking on them.
Unnerving presence.
That'll be fine.
Well, now.
And yeah, it always
Meg,
comes
you
down.
actually scared me.
And it always comes down to the life rewards. It always comes down to that. So I remember people were unironically upset that there were no romances in Strikers. I want to go with an article that literally complained that Hifumi was not in Strikers. And when they said, where'd you put my girlfriend, Atlas? And I was like, are you okay there? In the article writer, is apparently that obsessed with a fictional character to the point where you're like, where did you do with her, Atlas? So that's one of those weird things where I like how current Persona, even though Persona doesn't have romance, Maya is hot.
Oh.
Maya is.
Well, now.
I say this as my Maya Nendroid is supposed to come in tomorrow.
Hey, look at you two, just fucking sipping tea, discussing your lives like gentlemen, clanking the tea together. Yes, Maya.
Listen, man, I probably like freaking. I gotta put like Maya as like third favorite Persona protagonist.
Okay.
It would be like Maya, Tatsuya, and Makoto, and P3 Makoto.
Yeah. God, I remember before I was into Persona, I looked at like P3 and I remember calling Makoto a depressed emo bitch, and like, man, I did not know what the bullshit that I was spewing.
This man hated P3 when he started it. This man hated P3 and he came to just gushing and loving P3. I kept seeing the Discord chat of this guy hating Junpei, and then by the end, Junpei's his bestest buddy, and no one gets to talk smack about Junpei.
You know, it's funny how that turns out, you know?
Oh, the 180.
Trapper, trapped up, killer shack. Basement's always his home field advantage, so this is gonna be rough.
It's probably not worth it, to be honest.
No, somebody's trying. I think they're gonna... You see that trap, right? Please tell me you see the trap. What? There's no trap? Oh, glyph!
I also remember when we did the P1 playthrough. This guy also didn't like P1 much because he thought P1 combined if you combine both Sabek and the Snow Queen quest, he thought P1 went quote unquote went on for too long. And he changed his mind because apparently he felt like he was just saying that because he was just being very pessimistic about P1 at the time. He actually ended up liking P1 a lot more than he thought he did.
Yeah, P1 became my other favorite besides P4.
Although the biggest upset, I think the single biggest upset I remember you having, well, aside from Maruki, was Akechi. So I'm gonna tell this one because I love the series of events. When we went through P5 Royal, this man saw Akechi and he loved Akechi. That was his bro. He even called him Justice Bro. He even nicknamed him Light Yagami. Mostly because the game itself does a lot of Death Note jokes with Akechi. He loved Akechi. And then when he got to that social link bit, we had to find out in Mementos, he was like, why are we doing this? Because it's kind of unnecessary. And then he started going, I don't know how to feel about Akechi saying that he hates me. And then he got to the twist. He wasn't mad because Akechi was the traitor. He was mad because he didn't like Akechi's backstory and thought he was lame now.
It's not worth it, leave me.
I thought he was lame. But yeah, he felt betrayed. I love that moment. I think I have to put like a separate clip just of that because he was betrayed. He felt betrayed so hard at Akechi. And I was trying to sandbag him, saying maybe he's trying to save us. He's like, no, he's gonna assassinate us. I'm like, you don't know. Maybe he's trying to save us. Like, just pretending like I don't know what's about to happen. And then they started liking him more in the third semester. So your affection towards Akechi went back up. But damn, he had his heart torn out by Akechi being a traitor. The best part is, I did tell him about Akechi hearing Morgana, but he just meant that he thought that meant Akechi will just join the party later. He didn't think that's suspicious. He went, he's gonna join us later. Yeah, it's gonna be great. And I'm like, this man is so optimistic towards Akechi, and I'm gonna enjoy his suffering. Like, I also have all the P5 Royal trophies, so I have the special themes. And after Akechi's twist, I was gonna put it back to Akechi wallpaper, and he was like, don't you dare put it back to Akechi. I'm like, isn't he your dog? Not anymore. Akechi still got done during not having his own theme music. But yeah, Akechi just one that just got him. He loved that man. That was his best. This thing, he liked Akechi for his personality. He liked them for his kind of being justice, and he liked them because Akechi didn't like the Phantom Thieves, which at that time he didn't either. So he found a mutual friendship from that. But then that all changed when he found out Akechi's true nature. Oh, that's the kind of disappointment that's beautiful. Or disappointment that's kind of shock. Although that twist, I've seen so many people go back and forth on that twist. I'm on the case of the twist isn't bad because it's obvious. The twist is just lame because, well, I just find Akechi lame. And I know many people say Royal changed Akechi's character. It didn't. It gave you more Akechi. So you like Akechi, that's good. You got more of him. But it won't change people's minds about Akechi. It's just more of how he is. Which is better to flesh out because you didn't get much of vanilla. But like in Royal, I don't feel it doesn't really add anything, and the fact that he doesn't have his own theme music. Like, I like Akechi in the third semester, but that's because Akechi doesn't like Maruki and me neither. It's the petty reason of, you don't like Maruki? Me neither, Akechi. But I think Akechi is like one of the more weaker villains. I still find it weird how there was data in the game file suggest that Akechi was supposed to theoretically have his own palace. Just because there's lines where Shadows refer to Akechi, talk about Prince Akechi, which could imply something, but whatever it is, it got scrapped. Hell, he was supposed to have his own ending bit and Royals thing with all the other party members, but it was also scrapped because Alice are cowards. They decided they didn't want to commit to if Akechi was dead or not, so they decided to go, It's hard to say that Akechi is alive if you believe it, and he's dead if you believe that, which is like the most coward thing. Like, just confirm he's alive or dead. Don't be like that. Don't be like it's based on what you believe. Cause it's like that's just all two tutorials.
Oh.
Has unhooked two survivors safely. Got it. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff unused from P5. Like the fact that will seeds were originally going to show you flashbacks from the palace rulers, so you would get to know how they were like before they became, well, a palace ruler, became more corrupt. But they decided to scrap that, and I guess would have been interesting. But some people praise the fact that it was scrapped because they felt like trying to give backstories to the villains. Like, people keep seeing backstories as justifying a villain, and that's not the case. The backstory is just there to tell you what happened, not necessarily justify them. And I find it weird because people didn't like the villains having flashbacks. Meanwhile, Maruki's dungeon literally has flashbacks to him. It does the exact same thing. But people praise those cutscenes. So it's like, why can't the other villains have flashbacks? I know that in the files, we have the full flashbacks for Kamoshida, Madarame, and Akumura. So we know that those flashbacks are in the game. And there's been videos where people have translated dialogue. They're unfinished cutscenes, but they're still something. There's a lot of stuff just cut from P5. Like the fact that there was a Valentine's event, least favorite dungeon in P5. Ooh, I didn't even think about that one much. Huh.
I'm gonna say, God, I'm already forgetting his name. Haru's father's dungeon.
Kumara's generally the most disliked one.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Oh yeah, freaking Futaba's Palace.
It's Dredge.
I don't like Futaba's Palace much. I don't like the pot. I won't say it's bad at all, but just my least favorite because I just find the least interesting. Don't find the whole pyramid. It doesn't feel like it doesn't do much with the
coming through.
Doesn't feel like it really does much with the pyramid. Like the idea of combining a pyramid with also like tech, and I can't get the envelope anymore, huh? But it doesn't do much with it, and it just leans more into, hey, we're doing this action movie stuff, like, hey, here's being chased by a boulder, which in the game files we found out that sequence was gonna be way longer for some reason.
There you are.
For me, it's Kaneshiro. Actually, people not like Kaneshiro, but I also think Kaneshiro has like the best dungeon track in the game, because Price is a banger. So, yeah, Price is definitely a banger with theme. But I can see why not Kaneshiro. It's pretty basic, just Bankai stuff. Doesn't really do much in that last part. Tends to annoy people who are trying to figure out the doors, although Royal add the ability to literally pay your way past the doors, which I think is actually hilarious and a good idea that they added that option. Also, I didn't get the hate of Vanilla P5 for Akumura's Palace, where people kept complaining about the puzzle being so hard. I'm like, the puzzle was fine. The airlock puzzle was fine in Vanilla.
Nah, bro, if I can't press one button, it sucks.
Another thing I'll say fine. The Akumura boss fight in Royal is also fine. It is not... I do not understand... I know how people say it's a hard fight because they keep spamming the same AoE skills rather than putting up Baton Pass. But that boss fight is fine. It's not super hard. It's not brutal. It's not a difficulty spike. It is fine. Get F, Dredge. Like, that boss fight's not super hard. Some people act like it's so hard, so game-breakingly busted. You have to use very easy mode. You gotta use the DLC personas just to win. Like, boss fight's pretty simple, pretty basic. Doesn't really do much. It's just use Baton Pass. They buff Baton Pass in Royal. Effing use it. I've seen footage of people just spamming the same AoE attacks and wonder why they don't win. Akumura buffs just one person so they can survive an AoE spam. And yet people don't figure that out for some reason. Fave dungeon in 5.
Safe Palace.
For me, it's Madarame's palace, and I think prior to finding out the treasure was fake, is like the eruption. But the whole thing with making the plan to get the treasure, to the security, having everyone do their role, getting the treasure, and trying to run out. That fight out for me is my favorite part of the entire game. Because it felt like the fantasies were coordinated, they were taking advantage of the environment, using these cracks in the past we didn't know about, using everything in their tools, teamwork to get things done, only for it to be a fake, which you think Morgana, who can sense treasure, will be able to notice. Yeah, for some reason couldn't. I also love the whole entire art aesthetic with the museum. It just looks nice, has chill music. I like the part we go through paintings. That reminds me! The part we had to pick out which Sayoris were fake, which was a real one. This guy over here could not tell which one was real, and made me fight like 5 billion enemies in the process.
Hey man, it's hard, okay?
Like how we do the playthroughs on the channel, generally because of Persona, I'm the one playing it, but he does the dialogue choices. And every single time he had to pick out the right Sayori, he always picked the wrong one multiple times, and I'm doing all these extra fights, and I'm like, any more fights you want to give me? Anything else, sir? Like, granted, it's Royal, so there's not really much trouble, because Royal's very easy. Like, PF5 was easy, and then Royal just made things even easier. But god damn, you gotta be giving all these extra fights. Size their favorite too. I can definitely see why. Got the whole casino aesthetic. Got Whims of Fate playing, which
Her fucking music was such a banger.
that's what I said. Whims of Fate.
Yep.
Whims of Fate, and you have the whole entire thing of trying to get the money, and Akechi being like, "I borrowed all this money. How are you gonna pay it back? You were gonna pay it back." It's like, no, we don't have to. It's fake. Who cares? I also love that in Royal they voiced the arena narrator. In Vanilla, it was silent, so you have that narrator going, "Why aren't you dying, you phantom dweeb? I got money riding on this too." So that was also good. Although I know a lot of people get stumped on the red panel, trying to find the panels for Tome to hack. And we're seeing one streamer who got drunk during that palace and couldn't find the red panel that was literally in front of their face. Like, the chat literally had him slowly walk towards the panel in order to find it because he was that drunk. That guy was never living that down.
Should try to get the other Vittoria if you can.
I'm on the side of the map. Dang it. I'll go now. I'll still want to be closer there.
No, me and Vittoria on a gen.
Okay, at this point, next question is probably going to be, I'm going to just assume, favorite boss fight in Persona 5. I already said my favorite boss fight is the Azazel phase of Maruki. What would you say is your favorite boss fight, Mondo?
What the fuck was his name again? Shido?
Alright, you like that new gimmick for Roy with the 1-on-1 section of Shido's boss fight. And I said I didn't like it because I felt like it just exemplified some of my issues with P5's writing in that one moment.
Oh, that was mad fucking cool.
But yeah, he loved the 1-on-1 section that Royal added.
Nano machine, son!
My favorite parody of that fight is the SpongeBob one. Where it's just buff SpongeBob dealing nearly all night damage to Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that parody one.
Yeah.
Almost blew it out. I forgot.
That barbecue?
I forgot. Oh, Dredge has fragments. Didn't even notice.
No, he's just checking shit. Okay.
In fact, also at this point, might as well go with favorite P5 character. That's not a social link. I'm gonna shoot that right down. Shoot that right down right now.
Oh, never mind.
Favorite P5 character is not a social link. Doesn't matter, sister, so you don't got one?
No.
Why not?
My favorites are with social links.
Well, like, any of your favorite characters from the cast, the Fan Thieves?
Yusuke.
There you go, you got one.
My boy on the struggle bus.
I'll say my favorite is Joker. Not necessarily I think Joker is great. I like Joker, but it's also the fact that P5 is my least favorite cast in the series. So it'd be between Joker and Haru. Although to be fair, my actual favorite P5 character, guess what? Like I keep saying and stuff, is in Strikers. As long as I think Strikers is the best P5, it's the best of the P5 games. Yes, you won't see my actual favorite character until Strikers. Why didn't I move? Why did I just look at him? I stood there looking at him. I didn't move for some reason. I just went, this will be fun.
Yeah, man. It happens.
Wait, so I scream I got on the hook? Did that scratch hook twos?
I guess.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Where are we gonna go? I like a pallet. Oh, that's a nice place to say that.
Must do Vittorio.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because he doesn't care.
Dredge? Dredge?
Well, now.
Dredge just left. Dredge didn't even get Pretoria.
That happens.
Look at Tora, didn't even get him. Tragic.
Tragic. Tragic!
I was thinking more of everybody hits Chris, but okay. I was thinking more of Mr. Omar's tragic. Tragic! Very cool to see different takes of you feel about. Yeah. I'm still curious about what Persona 6 is gonna do at this point. It's mostly because I know some people think it's gonna do like what 3, 4, and 5. That's why people jump down other throws like, dude, don't trust me. I've seen this stuff on Twitter. I remember having a conversation with someone where I said that freaking the P1, 2, and P1 and the P2s wouldn't really work well with a social link, and they had to be very different. And the person thought I hated social links. And they couldn't understand I could like social links, but just don't want social links in the first 3 games because they don't fit there. You have to restructure the games as a whole counter system, and they would be way too different games at that point.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes people on Twitter can be so ass backwards it hurts.
I remember talking to someone about Strikers, and then they asked me my opinion about freaking P5 Royal, And then they left the conversation and started talking smack about me behind my back. I'm finding it baffling that I didn't like Royal's new plot. How there's still people who call you an elitist for liking the P1, the first 3 Persona games. I've seen people say that the anniversary gave us everything. It's like, it gave us ports of 3, 4, and 5, which is good, except for P3P getting a short end of stick on the remaster. But people they gave you everything you asked for. I'm like, I wanted a port of the first 3 Persona games, especially two Eternal Punishment PSP, which they get localized. They got a fan translation, or we're playing that fan translation, but they get an official localization. And then people like, people are dumb for expecting that, and it's like, I'm dumb for expecting them to use all the main games when they used all of the characters for the anniversary. But I just kind of wonder if P6 would do something different, because you have like the first 3 games which did their own thing, then 3, 4, and 5 would do their own thing. So I keep thinking, what if P6 starts to do its own thing instead of just doing the same formula as 3, 4, and 5.
I sure hope Joker's in P6.
Stop making that joke. That's another thing. I've seen people legitimately say they'll be disappointed if P6 doesn't have a P5 cast. I've seen people say that Joker should be the new Igor, and I'm like, no, Igor can be Igor. How about that? There's people who say Strikers isn't a sequel to P5, even though it is a sequel to P5. It takes place after P5, and it references the events. I've seen people say Atlas could be. Oh yeah, I've seen the most weirdest one, where despite we know nothing about P6, there are people who already believe P6 can't be better than P5. And it's like, what? Huh? What do you mean? You don't know anything about P6, and you think automatically it can't be better, it can't improve? There's improvements, can do a different direction, can do a lot of things. So my fandom's almost so full of idiots. Yeah, but it's also like, you can say that about any fandom as well. Like, I remember when SMT5 came out, and you had the DLC for the Demi-Fiend, there were people who were upset that the DLC was just a Demi-Fiend and wasn't like the Messiahs of the Diamond Realm for 4 Apocalypse, which had the 1, 2, 3, and 4 protagonists all together. And it's like, because 5's not trying to do that. It's trying to do a SMT3 themed DLC. And it's like, no, I want it like this. And it's like, what? Huh? It's like, why are they obsessed with SMT3? It's called cross-promotion. They release 3 HD, and they release 5. Cross-promote them by having Nocturne-themed DLC. It's a good idea. DBD is full of idiots, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yep.
You remember, like, that 2 days ago, I showed Armando a video about some changes someone wanted to make for DBD, where they want survivors to be buffed, but their idea of buffs was like nerf freaking bloodlust only tier 1. Freaking add 2 stairways to the basement to make it easier for survivor, and they wanted decisive strike, unbreakable, and I think another thing, can't remember, as base kit. And they try to justify it by saying that if a killer can't get a survivor out of the area to prevent a save within 45 seconds, then the killer doesn't deserve the pickup. And it's like, what? Huh? That may be a survivor main, but I have sympathy with the killer. I'm a killer main. I have sympathy for survivors.
I am kind of in between both. I used to be a full-blooded 100% survivor main. Then I gave killer. I kept playing killer. But I'm not a whole 50 split. I would say I'm 70 survivor and 40.
Man, I keep cutting out for a bit, but I understand what you said. You were like 70. So you said like you were like 60. What did it say? Like 60 survivor, 40 killer, or the other way around.
70% for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But it sounds like at the end of the day, people have to remember, you need people on both sides in order to play the game. And so people forget that part. I've seen some killers say they want the ability to break pallets before they're dropped, and it's like, no, you can't have that. It's too busted. So full of us versus them. It's so exactly like that's not helping the way people talk about it. Like they treat the other side as others, and it's like you're all people playing a game. Like I remember one like I saw a tweet that was like thrown at Darva saying how he doesn't understand how us Survivor mains are, and he's like, I play Survivor too. Why are you acting as if I don't? It's like, why are you acting as if killers don't play Survivor, Survivors don't play killer? Like I remember I had a match which I didn't post, but I had a match where some survivors complained about the fact that I was playing as Wesker and complained that I had a gen regression perk in general and said that any gen regression perk is meta. I'm like, I don't have meta. I don't have eruption. I don't got Call of Brine. I don't got any of those. We all be about the other side like normal, everyone's ability, but putting it into a fight is so yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like they complain about I had meta. Like I don't have meta. I have Scourge
Vittorio
hooks.
said wrong season, Jake. Because you're wearing your summer gear.
Like I had Scourge hooks, but I didn't have eruption. I didn't have eruption or anything equipped. And they said all gen regression is meta because according to them, gen regression stalls the objective of survivors, and that survivor perks don't stall the killer's objective. Like yes, it does. They had life. They had dead hard. They had the perk that breaks hooks. They broke my freaking Scourge hooks. They could delay the game easily. They were just not good at chase. But they instead blamed it on gen regression perks. And the fact that Wesker's in the game and that Wesker is ruining the game. It's like we all play this game, play how you want. Exactly. Like I saw a video where a person playing as Bubba managed to down all the survivors in like less than a minute. And one of the people was a TTV who complained about the fact that Bubba just killed everyone so fast and didn't let them heal. And it's like, he doesn't have to. You all made a mistake. You know you made a mistake. So why are you mad at the Bubba? I remember also one match where I was trying to get the achievement for Myers to get the Evil Incarnate. And one survivor, although they were understanding because the achievement sucks to get, they did complain about the fact that it took 20 minutes in queue just to get Evil Incarnate.
Yes! I know that feeling! I know that feeling, bro! Fucking shitster, what a snooze fest. I know that feeling.
That was the second fastest DC I've seen in my life.
Oh, man.
I was unfortunately in the locker. He decided to check for reload.
Get all the support from me, baby. Got no objections here.
Man, that was such a weird mindset where the killer has to think about. Why does it still say the DC person in chase?
I have no idea. I guess the UI glitched.
But it's like the killer is responsible for survivors' fun, and it's like, no, they're not. Or the idea that I went through a long queue time, so you have to make it fun for me. It's like, that's not how that works either. Like, the queue times isn't the killer's fault. Like, yeah, 20-minute queue time sucks, but it's like, that's not the killer's fault at all for that. Like, it just means there's less killers playing the game at a time. Really doesn't like Trickster. Oh, Huntress and Trick. Why'd you tell him this is European
Look
Hunter
at
Trickster?
this! Oh my god, so much counterplay!
Why'd you tell him European on Trickster and Huntress?
Shitster and Huntress? Fucking snooze fest central. See that Vittorio DC'd? I do the same fucking shit, but I don't want to eat the penalty.
This guy has a burning hatred for those killers. For nearly every long-range killer. I know they're fine with Deathslinger, though.
Deathslinger was nerfed wrongly. He was fine.
Oh, but it's been hates Trickster from the knife down to the fact that Trickster is a K-pop musician.
Bruh, that's like the most minuscule thing I hate about him. I fucking hate that he's literally designed to have 0 counter. Like, bro.
I mean, you say that every single time I mention about new things for DBD that would be out of place. You always mention Trickster because you think K-pop's out of place. I feel that. You guys are elite. Someone who agrees with you, they feel that anger.
I mean, yeah, like, you know, you pretty much like advertise this all around like either origin or like license, like just pure horror things, and then like out of nowhere, boom, K-pop. Oh man, I might as well just let him kill me. Wow, thanks behavior.
I mean, like, you act as if freaking Myers isn't a weird. Like, if Myers wasn't from like an established IP, you would feel like, just some dude with a knife. What makes him so interesting? What makes him so interesting? Out of place for horror. That's why I feel like it's weird to hate on Trickster because he's not an established icon like someone like freaking Myers or Freddy.
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe you could have done a different introductory trailer than just have it anime, which doesn't fit with this game's theme.
I mean, what's wrong with the anime aesthetic for a trailer?
I suppose. Yeah, you know, the glitch UI really makes it fucky to see who he's chasing.
Yeah, sorry to just...
Oh, Jesus.
He's coming. They decided to make it all animated because they want to highlight his dancing and performance skills. Yeah, it's kind of why his chase music is both good and bad at the same time. It's good because it identifies horror, but it's also bad because, you know, I kind of expect more from being a killer who's also a musician. Like, it feels weird how Legion have more to the music than the actual musician character, but the game lives in a world where Jeff, the artist, doesn't have any art-based outfits, but non-art characters do. A lot of things in this game don't fit me personally with Stranger Things.
Oh.
I don't know anything about Stranger Things, so I can't really comment on that. Aside from every single time this dude wears one of Steve's skin, that all I can think when I see that skin is the character going, "Yes, sir, I'll bring your daughter back by 10 p.m., no later." It's like a dude ready to go to prom and be like, "I'll bring your daughter back no later at 10 p.m." Like an alien, really?
Yeah, I remember a lot of people were like a little confused about that because like I don't really read the lore, but I heard that like every killer is at least, you know, humanoid, and Demogorgon is a flat-out alien, not human in a sense. So it was like, whoa.
Demogorgon is an alien? That was a demon. I tried to say
no, he's an alien.
I just whenever I hear things talking about Demogorgon, they usually associated with being a demon.
Yeah. Oh, that's...
I'd also say, you say like an alien really, but how many people still want an alien or a predator in DBD?
I'm one of those people.
That's my point.
I would love if they brought alien or predator DBD.
You have Pinhead, who's like, wasn't Pinhead like a freaking like a god?
He's they call him a hell priest. I'm just gonna assume he's a demon.
You have Freddy, the titled
literal nightmare demon.
Dream demon.
There we go, baby! Woo! You know what? You find Hatch. Trickster, come kill me.
Everyone's giving up. The fastest DC I ever seen was when I played as Pinhead on this map, and the moment the match started, freaking 3 of the survivors immediately DC'd. I give the last person Hatch.
He's head nodding me yes. Why? He wants to farm? He wants me to do the gen. Okay. Dude saw the 2 DCs and was like, you know what? I feel bad for you.
I was like that one time where I first started out playing DBD and I had my first pig match. Problem was, in that same time I first started DBD, the penalty was gone. So this guy and another friend, they stole the pig's freaking box and immediately DC'd. And left me alone with the solo. And they wanted to farm. I didn't know what farming was at the time. So I was like, I'm weirded out by this.
I do a lot of extremely petty things in DBD.
Still have that. I still like that freaking. Yeah, there's like a YouTube short about the fact that this dude repeated history because one time he got angry that he got 3 Myers matches in a row and screamed out Myers again, and then he did that again recently on the exact same map, and then went, oh no, deja vu.
Oh Jesus! Look at him spaz out. It's kind of a mood.
I mean, this is not what you wanted. Another thing, I still people who still want freaking Springtrap from the Final Fantasy franchise to be in the game.
Me right here. Yup.
I just want him in just because I want to see what they will do with him. Like, I'm just curious on what they would do with something like Springtrap. Like, I have no actual care for the actual IP. I'm just like, what would it be like? Like, there's people who still want Chucky. Even
Yeah,
though
but see,
people...
I don't know how Chucky would fit in.
That's the problem. The only horror IP I could think of that could want to potentially want DBD is Corpse Party or Deadly Premonition. But again, Corpse Party, what are you gonna do? Freaking Sachiko doesn't do much herself, and then Deadly Premonition, the Rinko Killer doesn't do much in terms of abilities to come for something themselves. Meanwhile, the opponents in Deadly Premonition 2 are kind of too out there. Guys, I would like Candyman.
Oh! A fellow Candyman watcher. See, now I have a question for you. Did you watch all the Candyman movies? Behavior, why am I stuck in a fucking wall? Oh my god!
Is Candyman that hook guy, or was that someone else that had that reboot film? Or someone else?
What?
That's so confusing. Candyman was like a different reboot, a film that horror icon had a reboot recently that people
Yeah,
want.
Candyman had a reboot.
I saw 1 and 2, didn't care for 3 until the reboots.
Oh wow. So basically almost everything. Yeah, like 1 is my fave. I enjoyed the reboot. 2 was like boring, and we were so bored in 2, we just skipped to the end to see the ending in 3 because we could not care less.
I'm basically limited to freaking video game horror characters. 'Cause I don't really see much horror films. I think the only last horror film that I feel like might be the only one I ever saw was freaking Us. Can't remember the horror movies I've seen. All I can think of is Us and nothing else. I don't know, it depends. Do you want to classify Scary Godmother 1 and 2 as horror? Even though they're blatantly not horror films? I mean, they got Scary to names. Those count, right?
Probably.
I don't know, unless you want to put something from like freaking the Goosebumps series, or something from Are You Afraid of Dark?
Goosebumps would be very interesting.
That was the only potentials I got. I don't see a lot of horror-rated media. And well, Silent Hill and Resident Evil already here. Case in point, John Silent Hill right over there.
But we could always use more.
I want PS1 model Harry.
You know what? I deadass would buy that. I fucking deadass would buy that.
You say that as if you haven't bought every other cosmetic for Silent Hill.
I have no idea what you were talking about, sir.
You literally own the
See,
Silent Hill
there is one
cosmetics.
cosmetic that I didn't buy. Schoolgirl Alessa. There you go. Because I find that outfit fucking cringe.
So you bought the transformation outfit, confirmed, okay.
transformation outfit.
For Heather.
Well, when she's wearing the schoolgirl outfit.
Oh, the freaking superheroine outfit. It's freaking Sailor Moon as outfit.
Because it's so fucking stupid, and I like it. I like how stupid it is.
You bought Sybil and barely even use her. Sure, you're too box more. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I really need to use Sybil more, but you know, I just like using James and Lisa a lot.
Yeah, that reminds me. Someone else asked us about favorite women in Silent Hill. That's why I found out that this guy's favorite woman is Lisa, and I'm like, the fact they most use is Lisa and James outfits makes a lot more sense now. Nope, just wants me to leave. He just wants us to leave. Nope, he's backing up. Get your aim in. Nope, doesn't want to finish me.
PC trickster.
PC? That's good. That's good. That's a conversation.
Alright. I'll play Sybil. Need to pour one out for her anyway. I neglected her too much.
I'm sorry, DC so fast. I haven't seen DC that fast since Low Tier God, actually. That's a different point. I think of franchises, just Corpse Party. It's like, what are you gonna do with Corpse Party? Especially since Blood Drop exists. I would have to. Sybil is best girl.
Oh.
That reminds me, so I say this every single time now. This guy got to Silent Hill and Resident Evil franchises by first watching their live action films.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you?
No. especially since they're being fed with that new Silent Hill movie.
I mean, can I say, you know?
You're being fed. I'm surprised they're feeding you. Hey man, no cap. Some of them were good.
Exactly.
The odd one out now. Like, Life Silent Hill 1 was perfect.
Thank you. Perfection, man. Childhood perfection. But please tell me you don't like part 2. I mean, like, you know, no offense if you do, but part 2 is dog shit to me.
I can't say nothing. I haven't seen any of the live action films. I've only seen clips of them. So, yep, Life Silent Hill 2, they said at the same time you did, based on the typing speed.
How do you, like, I'm telling you, how do you fuck it up? How do you make perfect story, like, it's not even open-ended? You close that shit, it's, oh my god, and then you fucking, like, just shit on it and retcon it. Like, come on, man.
And then you have Silent Hill Homecoming, which had to take influence from the second film. Never forget how Silent Hill Homecoming almost didn't have fog. You have that one mention from Alex where he goes, Ash? No, fog. The Life Ori movies are a different story. What kind of story? Say, Life Ori 1 was good only because it tried to do its own thing. Which, yeah, to be fair, they said from the get-go. They said from the get-go to do its own thing. Which was a good decision.
I agree, yeah. The fucking first entry in the I Love My Wife saga was really good. Because it tried to be its own thing, and I can respect that. And, you know, that was short-lived because Fast forward to live action RE2, and what did we get? Oh, hey, is that Jill and Nemesis? Oh my god, we're gonna see a live action RE3. Nope! Get 5 seconds of dialogue between Jill and Nemesis, and then what happens? My wife is God. My wife must fight Nemesis. My wife means everything. Fuck you, Jill. Here's Alice.
Now I'm reminded about when I finally played RE5 with this guy. This guy said, well, this choreography is just like in the movie. I'm like, you mean the movie stole this choreography? How dare you? Film stole this choreography. How dare you? Like, he would point out stuff they want. Like, I saw that in the movies. I'm like, boy, I'm gonna break your fingers. That's perfect. That was a perfect description that you gave.
I'm telling you, man.
It really was. I love what I saw. Like, I've seen clips where this dude watched the films with a friend of his, and when he mentioned the fact that they put their actual child in one of the films, and he's like, just tell your wife you love her. You don't have to do this to Resident Evil just to say you love her. I think they said that they called it the biggest simp. They called W.S. Anderson the biggest simp. Yes, they said that one of the films, their child was in it.
Yeah, in the final movie, when it's like showing Alice's back, like, you know, kid and shit, that's actually Mila Jovovich's and Paul Anderson's life daughter.
Also corruption. Oh, corruption.
Oh, God.
Ask nurse.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. Nah, but you know, yeah, you know, live action movies committed an ungodly sins. So much fucking atrocities and sins that those movies did. But I will say the biggest one is the way that they fucking treated Wesker. And I'm not even a Wesker fan, but that shit genuinely pissed me off. Like, if you fucking... I'm assuming you saw the movies too, so like, if you see like an Afterlife, like, they did get Wesker's parts like down packed from RE5. I enjoyed that. They made Wesker look cool.
The choreography wasn't as good though.
Yeah. But then when you fucking fast forward to the final movie, what the fuck happened to that badass Wesker? Instead, he fucking gets killed by a goddamn door. How do you go from that to getting killed by a fucking door?
You say it as if Wesker didn't try to give Alice a big kiss and then get shot in the face. Like you say, how do you go from this cool guy? You mean in the previous film where a freaking dude was busting out moves against freaking Chris and Claire and all of a sudden just stops doing that, tries to freaking give freaking Alice the biggest kiss ever and gets shot in the face? And then you see how little effort was put into the film because Chris and Claire's actors were supposed to be shooting, but they weren't even like pulling back for the recoil. They were just doing it like they were spraying a man.
Look, man, I gotta try to enjoy the little things that it does good. All right.
But what did good was steal from the games.
And that's better than nothing.
You looked at the device on Jill and went just like in the movie, and I'm like, I thought the other way around.
I know, okay? God, and then I don't even want to fucking speak of the fucking, like, Welcome to Raccoon City movie that came after. Like, oh my god, that was atrocious.
What about the Netflix show?
See, I actually didn't watch that. But I seen clips from it, and Jesus Christ. I feel bad for the guy that they casted to play Wesker, though, because, like, I like that actor. I've seen him in other movies, and I feel like he did a pretty good job. But the show was so dog shit, man.
Didn't you like the scene where a person who was infected with a virus was forced to dance for a bit and sing to prove a point?
No. God damn it, man. Why did you have to remind me of that fucking cringe? Oh, God. I'm fucking recoiling in my chair now. Ugh.
They did to prove a point. Well, I can make this person dance like an idiot right now. That's how much power I have. If I had to make a Wesker movie like that was just, but it just moves. The project was just unnecessary. Well, at least we can rest in solace knowing that those Resident Evil movies were popular in Japan. Oh no, there is no Sun Mountain. It was popular in Japan. It was popular in Japan because of Alice.
I guess everyone ignored the inconsistencies.
Or it's more so the fact that it was a big film with a prominent female lead. Well, from what I've heard, there are several things in Japan that are labeled as like pro-feminist things, even if they aren't by the creators, just because of the fact they have a freaking competent female lead. So because Alice is a competent female lead, Japan freaking loves it. Japan apparently loves those films. They do great in Japan.
Huh.
Yes, that happened. Or it's like how apparently Studio Ghibli movies are labeled as pro-feminist films just because they have female leads that are competent. And it's just out of Japan. Then again, you also have stuff like how the reason Pirates of the Caribbean was a Kingdom Hearts 2 is because Pirates of the Caribbean is huge in Japan. And Japan loves Pirates of the Caribbean, apparently. It's also one of the issues when it comes to trying to... Yeah, this nurse has no idea what they're doing. Like, they are new to nurse and they are struggling, and I feel their pain caused in this situation.
If I can get back on the gen. Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all done torturing yourself about bad Resident Evil Silent Hill things. I gotta talk about my pain, being Corpse Party Tortured Souls, which was a 4-part anime OVA based off the PSP version. The PSP version. No, you weren't. I saw that.
Bruh.
Based off the PSP version of Corpse Party. They try to condense a tens of hour long freaking story-based game into a 4-episode OVA. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. They had to speedrun deaths. Speedrun those deaths so hard and gave an ending that was just completely lame. Because they had no time for anything. No build up, no nothing. Any of the cool stuff in the game? Nah, get rid of it. We don't got time for it. Let's have our own original ending, which was... People are still confused on how that ending worked. It does make sense in a way, but it's still weird.
Oh yeah, isn't there the live action One Piece coming to Netflix later this year?
Yes.
Aren't you looking forward to that?
The sad part is I should be, because the producer of it is actually putting a lot of effort into it and actually cares about One Piece.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Like, from what people are seeing from live action One Piece set, people are actually amazed by it.
Huh.
Also helps that freaking the YouTuber Nuxtaku made the guy watch scenes from the other live action Netflix projects to be like, see this sucks. See this is right here, this sucks. Made him watch the Death Note one, made him watch the Death Note one, made him watch Cowboy Bebop one. They saw the issues being the fact that for Death Note they just made bad decisions, and for Cowboy Bebop they were trying to live action stuff that cannot be done live action, so it just comes up as incredibly awkward and bad on top of just bad ideas. Must be nice if we get more love than the live action Bebop.
Yeah. Like, for me, I actually enjoyed the live action Death Note. I took it as its own, not tried to like piece it together with the anime, so I
like the live action Death Note for the wrong reasons.
But Bebop, there was no saving that. There was no saving that. Because I had just like a friend got me into watching Bebop.
Are you trying to blackmail me? Oh, but you certainly are black and male. Boy, you didn't like that line?
A friend got me to watch Bebop, so I gave it a shot, and I actually enjoyed it. And then I decided to take a glance at the Netflix one, and God, it was horrific. No, I don't like that line.
Question: how much of the Netflix show did you see?
I saw 3 episodes.
Congrats, congrats. That is basically 3 times more than the actual creator of Cowboy Bebop saw.
Yeah, I heard he was so disgusted by it.
He said he could only stomach one scene before quitting it.
Like, bro, why, man? Why?
And you have the pain being created for me, which is also a Netflix Yu Yu Hakusho live action.
Oh, they're doing that shit.
Dude, there were memes being posted about the picture they got for the actors and how the one for Kuwabara doesn't look anything like him. And the sad part is there is someone in real life who looks just like Kuwabara, but that person's not an actor. He's a basketball player.
Ah,
They went. This is the one we needed, but he's not an actor. He's a basketball player.
damn it.
Because the fact that they showed off what the characters are gonna look like, and it does not look good. Because they didn't want to go to the effort. The worst part is the freaking stage plays go to a lot of effort for the costumes. But the live action one just isn't. It just isn't. And it's like, damn it. So when's Death Note 2 though? They never canceled that. They never canceled. It's the second live action Netflix Death Note film. I want to know where they're going with this.
Where are the other two?
Oh, the one over there, probably out the door.
The other door's not even touched.
Yep. But they were getting chased. That's getting chased.
Oh, they healed. Oh, so I guess they're fine. Time to go!
Man, don't worry. I'll get my own pain with freaking live action Yu Yu Hakusho. And just seeing people be like, "Hey, if the creator signed off on it, that means it'll be fine." Like many things have creators sign off on it. Doesn't mean it'll be fine at all. Doesn't mean it'll be fine at all. Especially we got weird decisions like with both, like Last of Us HBO, which was like, no, the actors are not allowed to see what was in the games. And it's like, why not? The actors had to sneak in looking at stuff in the games. Which is weird. Wouldn't you want the characters to be the actors to see the source material? Probably it's working out for Last of Us, but then again, Last of Us is also very much a filmy kind of game, so it'd be weird if it failed. What perks we got? Oh, yeah, full deck of perks. Shadowborn, I'm all ears. Jolt, Coach Dimension. Grants one blink with one additional chain blink. Increases the blink for team with 10%. Extends duration of launch after more than one blink with 3%. Oh then. We got plenty of bump points though, so that's good. What other live action? Oh yeah, I think there's also a chorus part live action thing, but I never heard anyone talk about it. It's probably for the best. Because when I hear chorus part in live action, no, good thoughts don't come to me.
Alright, this is my last one.
Alright. See, that's exact outfit. That's the exact outfit that screams. That screams. Yes, sir. I'll bring your daughter back by 10 p.m. That's the exact outfit. What live action adaptation stuff? Well, live action, but I guess technically you got the Sonic film, or just technically live action CG hybrid.
That was good.
Yeah, first Sonic film. The second Sonic film was better.
That NT's though, that's what really sold it.
I was the only person in that theater I was watching it popping off at that NT's. Meanwhile, the first NT's, the entire theater was popping off.
Man.
Next year, Sonic Movie 3. Let's see where I go with this. Was there a live action Pokemon? Oh yeah, it was Detective Pikachu, which is based off the 3DS game of the same name, Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, that movie was good. I enjoyed it.
I haven't seen that. I've heard people say good things. Some people say that it was okay. Some people say it was okay. Some people say it was good.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable.
Now they're making their CG Mario movie, which, if the rumors are true, god damn it, Nintendo's all say.
What happened?
The rumor is the reason some of the acting in the film is so awkward is because Nintendo really doesn't want any part of the script to leak. So on top of having a celebrity voice cast, so pretty much on top of Chris Pratt has no context to what he's saying.
Bruh.
Which is not good at all. I mean, that explains why he had like the most awkward wahoo in that second trailer. He didn't know what he was saying it to.
Yeah, I was like, is he join game failure?
Get in here, boy.
What the fuck?
TTV engine in here. Invite to game. Invitation sent.
Bro.
Sup,
the player is no longer in the party. I am frozen. Come on, man.
That's a new one.
Pretty good job so far.
That's gonna be a problem because someone's gonna probably come in for the fourth player any second now.
You're probably gonna have to back out.
Oh, but if TTV said sup, dude, they're so nice. Gotta catch some gnarly waves, bro.
Oh. Yep, frozen. Literally nothing I can do. And guess I have to task manager the game.
And someone else came in. Auto Blank, their name.
Pretty good job so far.
Now I see you left the party.
I'll just watch your last match. I can't be bothered.
Dude, I'm not your bro.
Oh, that's right. The stream delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, great waves near Killer Island.
I could try and feed you footage through Discord instead.
Okay.
You're up to date. Those are bros. Those are bro dads. Hey, no way we're gonna get that reference. Hey, no way we're gonna get that reference. That was a reference to the freaking, not to freaking all that. Specifically Good Burger.
Ah.
Where Ed sings, I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. It was 290s for this for that chat right session.
Aging in real time.
What just came out? What just came back from the recesses of my brain? The freaking live action Mario movie.
Oh.
My brain just remembered that. Oh god, you're it, Crows.
Go ahead and say it. Yoshi.
You got so mad. Go and say it, dinosaur. And you were like, exactly, thank you. Yoshi, and then you just lost it.
God damn it.
Yoshi, man. The actors were literally drunk. Literally drunk while filming that. And then he also has the Street Fighter live action movie, which...
Ah, yes,
I remember that movie.
Well, I remember the Street Fighter one. And I'm gonna kick that son of a beach bison's ass!
Oh, also it's Freddy.
How do you fucking cast Van Damme to play a fucking American soldier? The dude has the thickest Belgian accent. Like, come on.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Bro, that's like the one line I will fucking movie. So damn fucking funny.
It's also weird how some people you look back on old stuff like that and be like, this thing that was bad, but in retrospect, we just didn't appreciate it. I see people react that way to the freaking live action Street Fighter movie. That we just didn't appreciate what we had. And honestly, that's how I feel about the Deke dub of Sailor Moon. It's so bad. It's so goofy. We didn't appreciate what we got. We all lambasted it for being awful. You just didn't appreciate what you got. What you got was one of the most goofy dubs known to man. But my god, did they sandbag things so hard. I will never get over freaking sandbagging the reveal that Damien was Tuxedo Mask. Remember the other one, Street Fighter Legend Chun-Li?
Yeah.
I forgot that one existed until I just brought it up.
I saw that one in theaters.
Damn.
Yeah.
When that one even come out?
2009.
That's
I
far.
was in. Let me see. Hold on. Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. Yeah, 2009. Yeah, I wasn't that in Street Fighter at that time. It was mostly my mom. She like was a OG fan, and you know, I just like going. I swear to God, if my mic keeps fucking cutting off. I wasn't into Street Fighter that much growing up. My mom was. She played the OG Street Fighters in the same.
I couldn't tell your mic fully cut out. You just went silent at the shock.
What part did I cut out?
She played OG Street Fighter. I thought you were about to say on Sega Saturn. It's like about to say Sega.
On Sega Genesis,
Oh, Genesis,
and
my
she
bad.
wanted to see that, and I just like going.
You like going to the theater, so you had to see it.
Yes.
Definitely speaking of live action adaptations that I know for a fact you like. Those like the first Mortal Kombat film.
Oh, childhood, pure fucking childhood. Yes, MK95. Mwah. Oh my fuck, man. Yes, but we don't speak about Annihilation.
Was that Mortal Kombat 11 actually got back to live action actor for Shang Tsung or something?
Yeah, MK11 got back Kerry Teragawa for Chang Song, Lyndon. I'm gonna break this mic. Lyndon Ash for Johnny Cage, Bridget Mendler for Sonya Blade, and Christopher Lambert for Raiden. I'm kind of saddened that they did. Saturn, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm kind of sad that they did not get Robin Shue to come back as Liu Kang. That would have been perfect.
Debbie, that's part of me. I can't think of any other live action adaptation. 95 MK is the best.
Exactly. I didn't so much mind the like 2021 or whatever, the live action. I didn't mind it. It was okay. Although I felt disrespected with how they portrayed Melina. That was not. Fuck off.
I see people like it, some people not like it. People go back and forth on the new live action one. But what about that Mortal Kombat cartoon? Is Melina your girl?
Yeah. Believe it or not, yeah. Melina's my favorite. I love her.
I would have thought Melina wouldn't be your favorite because of the whole mouth thing, but I guess not.
I'm fully aware of her mouth. I know, but I still like her. Trust me, you're not the first to question. Like, what? What the fuck? What about her mouth? I know, but I like her regardless.
Why am I trying to hide as Jake with these loud moans? Ain't had nowhere. Where is this image? Oh yeah, that was one of those more comic cartoon.
Hey, I'm trying to think. Is it the old one on VHS? I forgot the name of it.
It was an old cartoon.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but I have a VHS.
They decided to make more comments to a cartoon and gave Sonya Blade the freaking catchphrase of combat time.
Yeah, I remember now.
I think that also might have been like either the first or second appearance of Quan Chi or something.
I'm not sure. I only saw a little bit of the VHS. I didn't see.
I was like Quan Chi then. I was sure it was his first appearance or second appearance. You know, first one being probably being Mortal Kombat 4. Probably live action adaptations. Let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to be a God of War live action adaptation. You know, for a fact they want to have the balls to adapt the original God of War games.
They probably could.
I said want to have the balls, not that they couldn't. That's what that was supposed to be a Twisted Metal project.
Oh.
Because we won't want anything Twisted Metal related. I can't say much Once Was a Metal. I've only played Once Was a Metal game, and that was the PS3 reboot game. I played it for 10 minutes and then quit. I just found it very boring. For some reason, one of those places where IP just didn't mess with me. The other dude said his mom was into Street Fighter, right? Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's ready. No, come here's a bad idea. Come here's a bad idea in this instance. Right now. Okay, I'll take it. I'll effing take it. I'll effing take this. We'll effing take those. I'll effing take that. I should not look through that, but I'll take it. I'm carrying this toolbox to help me. Parents like grandparents that wasn't anything back then.
Yeah.
I don't. Closest my dad is playing Gran Turismo, and I find Gran Turismo so boring. I literally fall asleep while playing it. And that's not exaggeration. I literally fell asleep while playing it. I don't know how he stands Gran Turismo.
Hey man, there's a cup of tea for everybody out there, you know.
My dad has two settings. Either a racing game has to be as realistic as possible, Gran Turismo, or it's Mario Kart. There is no in between. Because he completely hates Need for Speed.
I've only played a few racing games. I remember one. What's it called? It was some game I had for the GBA. Midnight Racing, I think was it called?
Or Midnight Racing, Midnight Club, which I know is made by Rockstar.
Midnight Club, that's the one.
The racing games I played were Mario Kart games, the Sonic Racing game, Sonic All Stars Racing Transform being my favorite one. I want to say Vigilante 8, which is on both PlayStation and 64, but it wasn't a racing game, that was a car destruction game. It also let you play as an alien. And if you played on the N64, you got an exclusive level feeding around Kirby. It was nuts. There's also one level where you did a certain thing. You could flat out launch a nuke towards your opponent. Jesus. You just flat out activate a nuke, and it just goes flying towards your opponent. The opponent can't get away from it because there's nowhere for him to go. Just sends them flying. It's nuts. That was called like Vigilante 8, which back then as a kid, I saw the word Vigilante and kept reading it as Vigilante.
Oh, it happens. As a kid, I was for some reason unable or had extreme difficulty with the word tree. So I always used to say it as tree. So every time they would ask me to count, I would always say 1.
Oh, you canceled it. Don't
know why I did that.
Oh yeah, another game. Also Crash Team Racing. Oh, Frey should not have canceled that. Oh, never mind. I think he's gonna get me as a result. You should cancel it. You're smart. I didn't realize TTV died.
Does he have no edge? Oh, wow.
Oh god, guys died behind me again. Oh no.
No edge.
Oh, that's fake. Double fake? Oh, it was real. I was hoping someone was at the door.
Damn it. They're at the other door.
Oh, it doesn't rock there, Dad. Oh, there's a freaking pillar there. Putting on their fake pallet. They should be getting the F out of here.
I think they have the door 99.
Right, they should be getting the F out.
No, I think they're gonna do a heal and get you.
Alright, also another weird live adaptation. I could forget live action adaptation for y'all parents.
Yeah.
They made 3 movies and a live action show.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the actor for Timmy in the HBO show, that's the current voice actor for Zack Fair in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Nia going for the save?
Yeah, this is ballsy. Because we gotta go all the way over there at the end of the day.
Let's see. I was surprised he didn't try waiting that out.
I was surprised here. I thought I was taking a risk. Oh no, he come get me from behind. Oh no, he's trying to cut us off.
Oh, Freddy, you threw that.
Oh. Yeah, he could have
You
waited it
threw
out.
that.
Could have waited it out. That's tragic. Tragic. Oh, already a GG immediately. You love to see it.
But who said the GG?
Why am I a liar, Dwight?
Why?
Huh?
What?
Dwight? What did
Dwight?
what did Dwight do?
What the fuck happened?
Non-dudery.
I don't understand. I'm just a dude hanging with his bras. What the fuck? That came out of left field. Is anybody even still here? I see it like micro lagging, so I don't know.
We got three. Everyone but the TTV still here.
She fucking said, "Why'd you lie, Dwight?" And then just
Yeah, yeah. They just left. Everyone is in fact a dude. Oh, you did a little.
Oh,
What
okay,
the?
buddy.
hell?
Okay, buddy, let's calm down. Let's calm. My dude took it to like the extreme fucking depths. What, you never seen Nightmare on Elm Street canon? Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I got to
Only got to diddle one of you this time. Alright, Freddy, let's Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I'll get you next time, bitch.
I'm the only survivor left.
Elm Street is cursed? Fucking rest in peace, Fish Freddy.
Oh, okay, that conversation just went places.
It really did. What a interesting match to end on.
Oh, that was just weird. That was just interesting. I got 7 out of 10 of the awards. Oh, got a new tier thing. Got a new tier thing on the raft. Oh, I got a thing. How much of a thing? Alright. Just for State 20 Survivor. Alright then. It's called. With that weird magic. The only thing I have to say would be like freaking just the Persona stuff, which we do as a playthrough on the channel, although we're still in the middle of Eternal Punishment, so that's not done yet. Although this guy's currently liking what he's seeing on Eternal Punishment.
Yeah.
And once we beat the game, we still had the Tata scenarios from the PS because it's doing the PSP version. Which apparently Tata scenario is apparently pretty short. I see like someone do all 3 parts and clock in like around 3.5 hours, which is a lot shorter than I was expecting considering the description I read of some of the stuff you do with it.
Damn.
But apparently it's real short. Well then. But at least you're enjoying it, and that's what matters. You may or may not suffer from. Oh, I was saying suffer. Let's not suffer because they're gonna wish freaking you want more interconnected Persona plots like that. You know, you want more callback stuff like the future games to do, but no, I don't want to be more standalone, which is, you know, fine. That's not a bad decision, like Final Fantasy standalone. Final Fantasy already does a direct sequel. But, you know. We see potential. Also, a reminder, we're also not seeing the the DLC stories that came out in Japan only. I forget, Innocent Sin had a freaking... Like, Innocent Sin PSP in Japan had a DLC story in order to help bridge the games. And no, I'm not counting the Innocent Sin phone game, which also technically is a game that bridges Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment. I'm definitely not counting because of the fact that that phone game only has 2 party members, Tatsu and Ikachi. And then Eternal Punishment had its own phone game, but that takes place after Eternal Punishment. And no one knows anything about that phone game. It's a freaking Japan-only phone game. But it's canon. Remember P3 had 2 phone games. They're both canon.
They gotta bring that shit to the States one day.
P1 has a phone game, and it's also canon. I mean, it's possible because Alice really had a company that was making they actually ported the Japan cell phone exclusive freaking Last Bible games, which is of course a spin-off of SMT, and they actually ported that to Switch, and they made a Steam port. You can buy it on Steam. Granted, it's not localized to be Japanese, but the fact that it's a phone game from back in the day, all three phone games for Last Bible, all ported to Switch and to PC, is just amazing. It's like, yo, can we get more phone games? Can we get that P1 phone game, the P2 phone game, P3 phone game? Can we get more? We got more. Digital Double Saga has a phone game. We can do more. We can do more. Like freaking just a downside. It's not translated. As someone said, like so the all people do the thing where it said, "We will not buy, we will buy." So I made a tweet saying, "We will buy," and then someone responds, it's in Japanese. The response, "We will use Google Translate." It's like, dude, that's the thing you want. That's the thing I want to support him back because it's like, bruh, obscure ass freaking SMT game ported? Yes, please, more of those. More of those. Ports are good. Devil Survivor still on the DS, 3DS. That's the best Mega 10 game ever released. You still need to play it. It's a freaking SRPG. You haven't played it yet. You have not seen peak Mega 10. You have not seen peak Mega 10. Alright, now we're good in the stream. Alright, there we go. Oh, good day after that ramble. The master of random tangents that are loosely connected to the original topic. I will keep forever holding that title. Some people hate that, some people love it. I have had conversations that have gone on for literally 5 hours straight. I've had conversations with myself to where the people I was talking to literally walked out the room and came back. I didn't even notice.
Oh,
because I didn't turn around once. I literally had a point where I was talking to my brother. I literally kept talking, didn't turn around once, and to me, he didn't even leave. Then he went, no, I left and came back. I was like, he's still talking to himself? Like, I didn't turn around. I didn't turn around to notice he was gone. I just kept going. Okay, now I'm just waiting for real. Now for a good day.